Missouri and Illinois. Eagle 102, KJFM, Louisiana Bowling Green, and Eagle 97.5, WBBA, Pittsfield.
Area high school basketball is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at KJFMradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the court for high school basketball on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to Rivalry Night here on KJFM and WBBA Sports. Mark Fronick here at Bowling Green High School as the Bowling Green Bobcats, Ladycats take on the Louisiana Bulldogs and Lady Dogs. We're joined by Ryan Capps here tonight. And Ryan, we've got these two great games for you, and then we'll go across the river and have Griggsville, Perry, and Pittsfield boys action, which is always a big battle in Pike County, Illinois. But let's focus on this one. We're getting an early start tonight. The JV girls game, they were going to play 2 quarters and play till like 5:30. They canceled that, so we're getting right into varsity action. An early start here at Bowling Green.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. Always excited for an early start. Going to be fun to see what these teams can do. Excited to see what Louisiana will bring, always, especially for rivalry week. It's always a big game you mark down on your schedule, so hopefully we get a good game here and see who wins.
And we'll talk about where these Louisiana and Bowling Green programs are when we start the pregame show for you next here on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Pikeland Motors, and the Mash-Offs.
Family Drug, your community health mart pharmacy in Louisiana, reminds you that this is a good time to review your medicine cabinet. Another cold and flu season means taking stock of outdated or no longer used medication. The folks at Family Drug also remind you that changes in your prescriptions may pose drug interaction problems. When you're choosing a pharmacy for your family's prescription, talk to your dedicated staff at Family Drug, Louisiana. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynsheritage.com.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. At Ingram Plumbing, we're ready to meet all your plumbing needs. I should know. I'm Bonnie Ingram, and I've worked there for over 50 years. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And welcome back to Bowling Green High School, getting ready for the Ladycats and the Louisiana Lady Dogs. Mark Fronick, and one of the best at drawing a charge that we've seen in recent years, Ryan Capps. That was something you prided yourself in, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's not easy to take a charge. It's something that you definitely have to have the mindset for. It's more of an art form. you can say that. But yeah, I think in my years, you take a beating from it, but it's good to be known for it.
You're better. You're a better actor than LeBron. I'll put it that way. I mean, LeBron's got a lot of things on you, but as far as taking the charge, I think you're a much better actor than him. All right, let's talk about these two teams. Louisiana, maybe they've got the whole team back from last year. They didn't graduate a single varsity starter. These girls have grown together, but I think they've added some depth to the squad this year, and that actually might be tested tonight, as Coach Brandstetter said he's not even sure of his starting lineup tonight because a few girls are banged up. On the flip side of the coin, though, Bowling Green really is trying to find some varsity level players, mixing in a group of youngsters with really Kaylin Charlton. That's the only real starter they've had in this group over the past 3-4 years. So Delaney Feldman kind of went into that starter role last year. Liv Dawson got a lot of varsity minutes last year, but it's really a young group as far as varsity experience.
Yeah, talking about Louisiana a little bit, it's always good to have that competition, especially when you're bringing back a lot of people, and then having people step up that can also play serious minutes. Like I've seen Reese Womack, she gets a lot of time in there. So when you have that competition, it'll strengthen the team in the long run. Louisiana's still looking to get their feet under them a little bit, especially from the success they had last year. I think a lot of it with them is just confidence and then wanting to shoot the ball. For Bowling Green, I haven't got to watch a lot of games personally. But, yeah, when you have a young team like that, it can be tough just because of how long the season is. I played for a very young team with a lot of freshmen on it, so, like, it can get to, like, to where, you're just playing a whole bunch of, like, older people. So it's like you have to really grow into that. But it is good experience. But, yeah, hopefully – I haven't got to see Ladycats play yet, but hopefully there's big things come for both these teams tonight.
What Bowling Green does have, and this is a rarity, same grade, 2 sets of twins on the team. You've got the Hickerson twins and the Bibb twins. So you got 4 players right there that have a lot of familiarity with each other just built in.
Yeah, I mean, when you got 2 sets of twins like that, you got a lot of chemistry just from being twins and growing up together. So hopefully, like, maybe they'll have, like, a little, like, mind connection there, running up and down the court, just knowing when to cut and when to make the pass.
We'll see. Those an overview of this one. We'll check our keys to the game for you after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ackles Farm Market, Silex Banking Company, and All Parts.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate in Louisiana.
I think the keys to the game for this one are simple. Louisiana, if they want to win the ball game, they've got to drive and really impose their will. They're a team that can be scrappy and really kind of beat up on another team. I think if they do that and if they impose their will, they're going to win this game.
And alongside that, I think turnovers are going to be a big key in this game. It's something you talk about a lot and you hear about it a lot, but it's really, like, a thing that people overlook. Like when you get up in the 20 turnover range, that's just possessions that you're losing. So whichever team holds it down to like the least amount of turnovers as possible, I think that's going to be a big factor in this game.
Coach Noah Pafford for Bowling Green said that Kaylin Charlton, a senior starter, is 9 points away from 1,000 for her career. And if she doesn't get to that tonight, it's going to be a long night for the Bowling Green Ladycats. So we'll keep an eye on her numbers as we go along in the first half. Those are our keys to the game. We'll have the starting lineups for you next on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Grace and Grit Nutrition, Emmerich Insurance Agency, and Hannell Service Station.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast, Louisiana, offers inviting guest rooms, each with its own unique character and historic charm. It's perfect for hosting friends and family during festivals, homecoming, and the holidays that are just around the corner. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
And your starting lineups for this ball game. First for the Bowling Green Ladycats, the home team on the scoreboard tonight. They'll start a 5-foot junior, number 3, Liv Dawson. A junior at 5'4", number 23, Diana Bibb. A sophomore at 5'6", number 24, Hayden Chandler. 9 points away from 1,000, the senior at 5'9", number 25, Kaylin Charlton. And rounding out the starting five, a senior at 5'5", number 33, Delaney Feldman. For the Louisiana Lady Dogs, they're coached by Derek Brandstetter, and they'll start a junior guard, number 1, Jordan Pedersen. Senior guard, number 5, Ty Campbell. Senior forward, number 10, Reagan Bowser gets the start. A sophomore forward, number 20, Reese Womack, and the to be determined. We'll see the fifth starter in a minute. As Coach Brandstetter said, that would be a game time decision, so I'll wait for the on-court introductions of the fifth starter. But those are the starters for this ball game. We're just a couple of minutes away from basketball. A doubleheader here from Bowling Green. Tripleheader is our third game of the night. Will be the Griggsville Perry Tornadoes hosting the Pittsfield Sockies. We'll get it all started for you in just a couple minutes right here on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Meyer Implement Company, Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
Get the best deals of the year during New Holland's Value Bonanza, going on now at Bowling Green Tractor. Put 0% financing for 72 months in your pocket, or choose a freeloader on Workmaster subcompact and compact tractors and Boomer compact tractors. Reliable, powerful, and easy to run. They help you tackle chores without breaking the bank. Work smarter with year-end Value Bonanza savings at Bowling Green Tractor. Stop in today. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualifications and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Gambino's in Louisiana is now open 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Wednesday through Saturday. Enjoy lunch options, and Gambino's dinner menu begins at 4, including the popular Make Your Own with your choice of pasta, meat, sauce, and veggie. Other entrees including lasagna, red wine pot roast, and weekly specials with a variety of beer and wine available to enjoy with your meal. Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
If it's not on the menu, we don't talk about it.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Agent, Noah Builders, and Central State Bank of Illinois.
Louisiana wins the opening toss, and we're underway here at Bowling Green High School. Here's a three from Ty Campbell on the near side, no good. Reese Womack the rebound, almost traveled, gets it back to Reagan Bowser to the near side for Ty Campbell. Campbell out high with it, gives up her dribble, now gives the ball to Jordan Pedersen on the far point. Goes to her dribble, now kicks it off. The mystery starter was Depresha Chapman, senior guard, and a turnover is going to give it back to Bowling Green, or give it to Bowling Green for the first time. So pre in the ball game, she wears number 23 as that fifth starter. 50 seconds gone in the first. Here's Liv Dawson with it out high. Over to the far side, try to work it inside. Ball was tipped, they get it down low, shot off the glass. A little too hard that time for Kaylin Charlton, and her bid for 1,000 points comes up empty on the first time. Here's Womack for Louisiana. Kick it back to Depresha. Almost traveled herself. Here's Bowser, works it down low to Pedersen. Pedersen turnaround, center of the lane, off the glass is good. Jordan Pedersen gets the Lady Dogs on the board.
Louisiana with some nice ball movement here.
No pressure from Louisiana. Almost a steal out high. Now they work it to the far corner. Here's a three for Delaney Feldman, no good. Bibb with the rebound. How about the near side? No good for Kaylin Charlton, and the rebound goes to Louisiana. They work it up the floor with Reese Womack. And as she loses it out of bounds, trying to work around Charlton. That's all the height for Bowling Green there, Kaylin Charlton. She comes in at 5'9".
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Louisiana really tries to make a mixed match of that with the height that they have in Reese Womack and Brylan Stewart.
That pass too high for Delaney Feldman. And it'll go back to Louisiana on the turnover. So already a couple of turnovers. That was one of your keys to the game. Pedersen in the backcourt. Works against Feldman. Hands it off to the near side now for Depresha Chapman. Out high, here's Pedersen again off the glass. Rims this one out, tips the rebound, and picked up by Feldman for Bowling Green. Dawson had her pass go off the back of Kaylin Charlton. We're coming back the other way. Here's Depresha. Kick out to Womack. To Bowser over to the far side. Here's Ty Campbell for three. That one just a little short. Offensive rebound, and then the ball stolen away by Charlton. Now at the far side with it. Kaylin brings it up the floor, gives it off to Liv Dawson. Dawson plays catch out high. Has it again. Bounce pass from Hayden Chandler. Caught in the corner and out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Bowling Green. The Ladycats kind of worked themselves into a double team there. 3 minutes gone here in the first. 2-0 Louisiana. First substitution of the ball game. And we're going to have our first foul of the ball game as well, as Reagan Bowser got a little too comfortable out high. 4:57 to play in the first. 2-0. Here's Dawson. Bounce pass, and Chapman got a foot on it and stole it away. And she brings it up the floor over to Ty Campbell. Campbell. Now to Womack. Back to Chapman. Now to Bowser as they run that modified weave. Here's Campbell. Goes to the hoop. No, but a foul is going to send Ty Campbell to the line to shoot a pair.
It looks like Louisiana's really trying to make a point to just drive to the basket and get inside looks a lot more than they have been in the past.
4.5 minutes to go. First foul against Bowling Green. And the first shot's no good. Never put the guilty party up on the board as Rylan Stewart makes her way into the ball game. One more shot for Campbell to try and make it a 3-0 lead, and that one's good. So she hits one of two. And up the floor we go. Liv Dawson. Good bounce pass to the far side, now into the corner. Feldman back to Dawson. Just kind of threaded the needle with that pass, didn't she?
Yeah, just a little bit there.
There's
kind of
Charlton
a risky pass.
Off the glass. Her first of the night.
Nice move by Charlton.
Make it 3-2. Here's Womack to Deprecia Chapman. First quarter, halfway done. Ty Campbell to the far side for Jordan Pedersen. Pedersen works her way baseline. Reverse layup hit the bottom of the rim. And the rebound grabbed by Bowling Green. Bounce pass ahead. Charlton stops middle of the lane a little too hard off the glass. Ball loose and still loose. Pedersen picks it up. She did 3 pirouettes on her pivot foot, and across the line Louisiana comes. Here's Campbell for 3 in transition. Good. Ty Campbell with a tray. She's got 4 points, and we have 3:20 to play in the first. 6-2 in favor of Louisiana. Now another steal as that pass just out of the reach of Kaylin Charlton and taken away by Brylan Stewart. Near side, here's Campbell. Bibb out to defend. Campbell to Chapman. Chapman for Pedersen. Ooh, almost lost that one. A travel called. Ooh. Reese Womack thought she got held up as she went through the lane, and Bowser comes back in for Chapman.
Looks like that's one of those calls that can go either way, where one side will enjoy it and the other side will be mad about it. So it's kind of a toss-up call there.
Dawson comes to the near side with it. Work it to the baseline. Kick out. Carly Dean to Liv Dawson. Dawson tries to drive. Gets it down low. Big block on Sid Charlton. And here comes Louisiana with 2:29 on the clock. Long pass ahead. Bowser off the glass. No, but a foul going to be called on Olivia Dawson. Second team foul. First against Dawson with 2:26 to go. So Bowser, a couple shots. And the first one rims out. They kind of had this thing going when we saw them against Van Far. They'd missed the first one, hit the second one. Missed them both this time. I jinxed her, but they get the rebound and another foul. I think this one's going to go on Sid Charlton.
We'll see if what you mentioned stands true here, where she'll miss the first one, then hit the second one.
I know Jordan Pedersen shoots a lot of free throws and put that one off the back iron and in. And the second shot, in, out, back in. So she made up for the Bowser to get them back for.
She was just evening it out.
Yeah, to 50% as a team. Here's Dawson as Bowling Green trails by 6. Dean through Dawson to the near side for Hayden Chandler. Bounce pass. Oh, that one falls. Wow, that stayed on the iron for a while, and Kaylin Charlton has 2 more. 8-4.
He's lucky there's no windows in here. That one might have just rolled off the other way.
Yeah, a slight breeze would have changed that trajectory for sure. Here's Campbell. She's short on that shot, kind of a flailing shot. Here's Kaylin Charlton, already 4 points, needs 5 for 1,000. Floater, Dawson And out of bounds. It's going to stay with Bowling Green with 1:33 to go in the first. 8-4, Louisiana. Depresha Chapman comes in for Ty Campbell. Carly Dean to inbound, and it's knocked off the back of the backboard. It'll stay with Bowling Green. They'll try it again with 1:32 to go in the first quarter. Here's a three. Dawson, short. And the rebound grabbed by Womack. To Pedersen. Up ahead. Chapman gets it back. Here's a long three, and that one's good. Whew. Some range on that one for Reese Womack. And it extends the lead to 11-4. 1:10 to go in the first. Here's a three, back the other way, a little short. I thought it hit the support strap there, but it went out of bounds anyway, back to Louisiana.
Looked like it did, which usually results in a dead ball automatically, but I guess they want to see just how it would play out.
Pedersen in the backcourt with it. Delaney Feldman all over her. Gets across the line. Now to Reese Womack. Near side, Bowser traveled. Turnover by Reagan gives it back to Bowling Green with 51 seconds to go, 11-4. Ladycats trail the Lady Dogs. Sid Charlton inbounds to Liv Dawson in the backcourt. Dawson through Hayden Chandler to Delaney Feldman, through the hands of Sid Charlton and taken away by Brylan Stewart. Louisiana would love to tack on here in the final 35 seconds. That shot no good. And the rebound pulled down by Charlton. Up the floor with it is Hayden Chandler. And a travel called on Kaylin Charlton. She's got all 4 points for Bowling Green. They trail by 7. Here's Pedersen across the line. Down to 17 seconds to go in the quarter. Bowser, another long-range three, and that one drops through. Splash City for Reese Womack here in the first quarter. And it's 14-4, a 10-point lead for Louisiana. Now a tip and a take for Bowser. Down to 1 second, puts it up. The shot beat the clock but can't go down. And after one, it's Louisiana 14, Bowling Green 4. Back with the second after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Brought to you by Dr. Howland at Complete Chiropractic, Logan Agri-Service, and the Keeley Center.
Are you pursuing a nursing degree? Do you want $2,000 to put towards your tuition? Of course you do. This is Tracy B. with PCHD. Our Home Care and Hospice Foundation is now accepting applications for our annual nursing scholarship. Deadline is April 12th, 2024, and the application can be found on our website at PikeCountyHospice.com.
Castile Color Wheel has been proudly serving Pittsfield and the surrounding community since 1950 and is an expanded retail area. They began as a paint retailer handling Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paints, developing into a full-service decorating center, including wall coverings and Hunter Douglas custom window treatments. Castile over the years has expanded with home decor, high-quality gift items, bridal and baby registry, an upscale ladies and children's boutique, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 until noon. Let Castile's be your one-stop shop, located just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Bowling Green ball to start the second quarter. Liv Dawson gave up her dribble. Someone's got to move. Gets it to Kaylin Charlton. She traveled. Kind of got the forced pass low. Tried to make a move and couldn't find anywhere to go. Bowser in the backcourt to Campbell. Those are some green shoes for Ty Campbell. Back out to Bowser. Near side to Depresha Chapman. Chapman to the hoop. No. Goes through all the way back up top for Bowser. To Chapman again. Tried to feed into Brylan Stewart. It was rejected, and Chapman gets it back to Pedersen out high. Over to the far side for Campbell. She works her way back up top. Now gets it to Bowser. Bowser got bumped. Pedersen picks up the loose ball. Kick out. Campbell back to Pedersen in the near corner. Works out with the pass to Bowser. A little off the passes here on this possession, but they keep it going.
Yeah, Bowling Green's going to have to do something to really stop the momentum that Louisiana has. They just look too comfortable out there. Bowling Green's going to have to switch to his zone.
Yeah, they got him running around. Here's Campbell. Free throw line, kick out. Odd-looking three to end the possession from Pedersen. That was forced. Turnover gives it back, and Stewart, actually it'll be Bowser that checks out. Back in is Womack. Dawson across the line for Bowling Green and kicked out of bounds by Deprecia Chapman. Bowling Green keeps possession. A little lob pass there to Hayden Chandler to the far side. Now for Delaney Feldman. Trouble on the sideline and a tie-up, and it's going to go back to the Lady Dogs a minute and a half into the second quarter. Neither team has scored here in the second. Pass goes ahead to Ty Campbell. Now to Reese Womack. Deprecia Chapman out high. Louisiana really hasn't gotten into their bench too far. Oh, gave up the dribble. Now kicks it out to Womack, to Chapman, who started this game. Back to Campbell. To Pedersen. Reese Womack. It seems a little disjointed, but they're keeping possession for the most part.
Yeah, they're making it work.
Little give and go there. Here's Brylan Stewart, center of the lane. Shot wasn't there for her. Oh, good pass. Pedersen off the glass. Stewart was kind of in no man's land, and Pedersen came flying through. And Brylan made a great pass. Out high with it to Hayden Chandler. And we're going to have a foul. Looks like it's going to go on Pedersen.
You can really see the age differences between the teams, how more experienced Louisiana looks and how they look a lot more comfortable just running their offense and having possession of the ball. Whereas Bowling Green, they look frantic out there and just making passes that are split second late, which can lead to a turnover in most cases. And that's really been the case for this game.
Chandler missed the first. One more. That one goes through. It's their first point of the second quarter, and the first point scored by someone other than Kaylin Charlton. Across the line, here's Jordan Pedersen to Reese Womack. Deprecia Chapman out high with it. Back to Pedersen. Head and shoulders fake. Kicks it to the corner for Deprecia. Reese Womack. She'll put up the three. Oh, man. She is just firing them from outside throughout this first half. That's her third three. She's got 9 points. Dean into the front court. Here's Kaylin Charlton. Kicked it back to Carly Dean. Now a little floater through the lane, and that one's good. Hayden Chandler. She's got all 3 points here in the second quarter, and it's 19-7. Timeout on the floor. 4:53 to go in the half. 19-7. Louisiana leads Bowling Green from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by MASH. Get Spot a Shot in Louisiana and Hayden's Motorsports Center.
If it's time to ride or time to work, it's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. There isn't a friendlier or more knowledgeable staff than those at Hayden's. If you need help at work or at play, let Hayden's Motorsports Center be your one-stop shop for the most fun and hard-working power sports equipment in the area. They're always ready to help. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
19-7. Louisiana leading Bowling Green, but a turnover gives it back to the Ladycats. Here's Hayden Chandler. Little forearm to throw Ty Campbell off. Gets it to Carly Dean. Dean out high. Back to Chandler. Far side, Kaylin Charlton. 3 wasn't there for her. And a tie-up? No, we're going to have a foul against the Lady Dogs, and that's going to go on Ty Campbell, her first. 4:17 to play here in the first half. Here's a 3 off the inbound, and that's a big-time tray. High arcing. Kaylin Charlton has 7 points. She needs 9 for 1,000. So she is 2 points away from that mark. Turnover gives it back to Bowling Green. Could it be this possession? Charlton gets it to Chandler. Hayden Chandler now to Kaylin Charlton. Thought about the 3. Now she's going to drive, kick it off near side and out of bounds. Could not connect that time with Diana Bibb. And the turnover gives it back to Louisiana.
That really speaks a lot for the type of player that Kaylin is, because a lot of players, they have that mental note of how close they are to 1,000. And for her to just pass that up and not take the shot herself really speaks a lot about how she is as a player.
Here's Campbell. It's a great point. Pedersen to Chapman. DePreciac. Wasn't there for it. Gets it to Bowser. Bowser kick out to the corner to Pedersen. And that ball thrown away into the backcourt. Picked up by Hayden Chandler, and she reached awkwardly for the ball and ended up going down. That's exactly how I blew out my knee. Just like that. Except for it was a volleyball at the Y. Not really a great story to go with it, but that's how it looked.
Wasn't quite the same circumstances here.
Here's Campbell for 3. That one just short. Rebound fought for. Oh, what a save. Shot off the glass is no good. Womack. And now Pedersen got hit up high. Clearing elbows. We'll see if she's okay. Checking for blood. Kind of gave Hayden Chandler a little hip check there on the way by, too. I'm sorry, I can't see.
That one's going to get the crowd involved a little bit.
Well, it should. The foul was on, they say Sid Charlton, and now they say it was tipped. That should have been over and back. I don't think it was tipped. Here's Reese Womack.
Yeah, it looked like it was just thrown away.
Yeah. Bowser leaves it for Brylan Stewart. Stewart to the corner. Here's a 3, and Womack can't connect from the corner. Now we're going to have a foul on Bowser. That'll be the second on Reagan. 2.5 minutes to go in the half.
This game has definitely picked up in the final minutes of the second half here.
Yeah, it has. I don't think he called a foul on Bowser. I think he called a jump ball, a tie-up. Shot from the baseline is good, and there it is. Kaylin Charlton with 5 points in the quarter, and they'll take a timeout to congratulate the Bowling Green senior, Kaylin Charlton. That is point number 1,000. She needed 9. She got 9 here in the first half, and it's 19-12. And congratulations to Kaylin Charlton. And the signs all congratulating her up here in the parent and student sections. 2:19 to play. We'll take a quick timeout after that 1,000th point for Kaylin Charlton on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, and Kearns Construction.
Geared Up, just off the square in Pittsfield, is your first stop for screen printing and embroidery. The folks at Geared Up take pride in making their communities and schools look great while offering the best prices around. If you're looking to expand your wardrobe, or maybe a gift is on the list, stop by their store and check out numerous items in stock. When you're looking for custom apparel and awards for your business, organization, or team, stop by Geared Up, 211 South Madison in Pittsfield.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Well, the scoreboard operator here in the gym has not got it on track yet here in the first half. 19-12 is on our scoreboard. Hey, they finally got it in the house here with 2:05 to go. Bowling Green trailing Louisiana by 7. That shot from the baseline, no good, and a rebound for Bowling Green. Here comes Charlton, gets it to Dawson and Chandler, and we're going to have 3 free throws after that foul by Reese Womack. So Hayden Chandler going to go to the free throw line for the second time. She's 1 for 2. 3 points on the night. She hits all 3 of these, and it's a 4-point ball game. First shot, in and out.
Louisiana's definitely come out slow here in the second quarter, and Bowling Green's really riding off the momentum of the 1,000th point by Kaylin Charlton.
7-point game. Second shot, no good. Sometimes when you get 3 from the line, it's just added pressure, I think. You look up at that scoreboard, look how close it could be if you hit all 3. And the last shot does go down. And it's 19-13. A 6-point game. Here comes Pedersen. Kick it to the corner, and ooh. It hit one of the local photographers right off the noggin. He didn't adjust his hat, though. Here's Hayden Chandler with it. In all sorts of trouble, gets it back to Liv Dawson. Good ball fake there from Chandler. Touch pass, tipped out. Chandler gets the loose ball to Dawson, and then through the hands of Diana Bibb out of bounds. Bowling Green just got a little too fast there for their own offense. Pedersen in the backcourt. Jordan trying to go coast to coast now. Peels back to Reese Womack. Ty Campbell now to Reagan Bowser. Pass rejected and taken away. Good defensive play there from Bowling Green, and Dawson gives it up to Kaylin Charlton. Bounce pass. Sid Charlton. Nothing there for her. Triple team. She got the kick out to Hayden Chandler. Now to Liv Dawson on the far point. Dawson again with it. Diana Bibb for 3. That's off the mark, and the rebound is grabbed by Ty Campbell. Down to 33 seconds to go in the first half. Pedersen. Womack for 3. Off the mark this time. Stewart tried to tip out the rebound. Sid Charlton got it. Now we're going to have a foul on Pedersen. Number 2 on Jordan. She got into Kaylin Charlton. Who's coming out? Charlton will come out. Delaney Feldman back in. Deprecia Chapman will replace Jordan Pedersen. 6-point game. 22 seconds to go. Bowling Green. 3 puts them right back in it at the half. Down to 15 seconds. Dawson to Delaney. Down to 10. Pass almost taken away by Chapman. She's still fighting for it. Bibb hands it off to Chandler. Down to 2 seconds, and it'll go out of bounds with 1.2 seconds to go. And who are we going to have come off the bench for this final shot here? Both Bibbs in there, and it's knocked away by Ty Campbell. 0.3, and I don't think you can get a shot away in 0.3.
No, I think this is just one you get in and kind of take it to halftime.
That'll do it. Just after the inbound, the teams will go to the locker room. We played 2 quarters, and Louisiana on the road leading Bowling Green in ladies varsity action 19-13. Back with the halftime report for you after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game coverage brought to you by J. Roberts Jewelry, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Gambino's Eatery.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs and stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
With 14 stores across Missouri and Illinois, La Crosse Lumber Company provides lumber, quality products, and service to homeowners, builders, DIYers, and more. With some of the top brand names in the business available, La Crosse Lumber has what you need for your next project. Stop into any location for a free estimate before you start your next build. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Perkins Electrical Services, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
2 quarters in the books and kind of a flip script from the first quarter to the second. Louisiana came out strong, outscored Bowling Green 14-4 in the first quarter. And in the second quarter, it was Bowling Green outscoring Louisiana 9-5. So pretty tight game. 6 points is the Louisiana lead, and I think they're lucky to have that here at the half.
Yeah, they really did not look like the team that came out in the first quarter. I think what was big for Bowling Green was the fact that other players got on the board. You saw Hayden Chandler start to score a little bit, and that's going to be big for them because when you only have one person who can primarily score like that, really bottles up what you can do as an offense. So really getting other people to score is going to be big for them, especially in the second half. But Louisiana's just going to have to clean it up. Like first quarter, they looked really comfortable, looked like they could really run whatever they wanted to on offense, and then they just kind of looked like they froze up a little bit. So
yeah, it just looked a little clumsy. The offense did in the second quarter. They had long possessions, but really weren't getting the quality shots at the end of them. The most you can say is they were burning a lot of clock.
Yeah, when you have a lead, you can still do that, but when it comes away with not scoring any points, it'll start to really add up. So you'd like to see them clean it up just a little bit and start to really make sharper passes and not throw it in the backcourt like they did multiple times in that second quarter.
And if the Tennessee Titans proved anything, you can do a lot with a little time on the clock.
What a game that was.
Hey, it worked out for me because Tua wasn't throwing. I was playing against Tua in fantasy. It didn't matter that my favorite receiver got hurt because I had Mossert as my running back, and he got 2 touchdowns in the final 5 minutes. So, that game worked out perfectly for me. 19-13 is our score here as Louisiana leads Bowling Green. We got boys varsity action between the Bobcats and the Bulldogs coming up, and then we'll round out our night from Griggsville Perry as the Tornadoes host the Pittsfield Saukeys. It's a triple header, big rivalries tonight on this Tuesday night from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Veach and Collier Funeral Homes, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Sailor and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Sailor and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Noah Builders in Silex, a proud supporter of all area athletes, is a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit noahbuilders.com.
Show off your Bulldog pride with the People's Bank & Trust Bulldog debit card. For every purchase you make using the card, People's Bank & Trust will make a donation to the Louisiana School District. Stop by any People's Bank & Trust location to get your Bulldog debit card and start supporting your school while you shop. People's Bank & Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic knows that getting the best care for your pet is a top priority. They strive to provide the greatest quality medical and surgical care for our furry companions. Their newly expanded and remodeled facility, with accommodations for comprehensive inpatient hospital care and complete outpatient care, allows the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic to keep your pet healthy and safe so the whole family can cheer on our area teams. Area High School Sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, State Farm Agents, Pepsi, and Ackles Farm Market.
Just about 4.5 minutes to go before we start the third quarter, a second half of this game between Louisiana and Bowling Green from Bowling Green High School. Let's check the first half scoring. First for the Ladycats. Hayden Chandler with 4 points. Those all came in the second quarter. And then the other 9, she needed 9 for 1,000. Got 9 in the first half, Kaylin Charlton. So congratulations to the Bowling Green senior, number 25, on her 1,000th career point. And hopefully she'll add to that in the second half of this ball game. For Louisiana, they spread it out a little bit more. 4 points from Ty Campbell. Jordan Pedersen had 6. And then 9 points for Reese Womack, all from the three-point line. She was pretty electric in the first quarter plus, about a minute. Then she kind of cooled down. So did the rest of the Louisiana Lady Dogs, and they've got to find that rhythm again.
Yeah, I mean, especially Reese, like she was just hitting every shot. I mean, she was a good 2 or 3 steps behind the three-point line. She still hit it. So, and then she cooled down a little bit. So it'll be nice to see what Louisiana does to really combat that, and then see like how they start off this quarter, see if they'll try to run a play or just see what's open. And then I'm sure Kaylin's just the weight's lifted off her shoulders just from scoring that 1,000th point, because going into this game she was probably nervous as
yeah, she saw all the signs come out of the locker room and you know where they were hiding them and everything. She knew it was coming. She had to get those points, and sure enough, she got exactly what she needed in the first half. Louisiana, 50% from the free throw line in the first half. Jordan Pedersen was 2 for 2. Ty Campbell was 1 for 2. And Reagan Bowser was 0 for 2. But that was all in the first quarter. They did not get another free throw opportunity in that first half. All of Bowling Green's free throw opportunities came in the second quarter, and all of them were for Hayden Chandler. She was 1 for 2 on her first trip, and then had a 3-shot foul as she was fouled going for a three-pointer, and she made 1 of those 3. So she is 2 for 5, and that is Bowling Green's total as a team as well. 19-13 our score after 2. We'll be back with the second half in a minute and a half from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by CMC Distributing and Manufacturing, Lynn's Heritage House, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes in Bowling Green, Silex, and Louisiana are the ultimate providers of creating healing experiences in the community. We have years of experience caring for families and are dedicated to excellence in service and have the highest integrity. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes, offering sincere and caring service in your time of need.
As a small business owner myself, I understand all of the ups and downs. Don't let your insurance be one of those downs. I get it. Call me, Cindy Blaylock, to see how I can help you make sure your businesses are protected properly with State Farm Small Business Policy. We want to make all of our small businesses succeed and are happy to help. Whether you're an entrepreneur working out of your basement or a seasoned business rooted in Pike County, we'd love to visit with you. Call us or stop by the office in downtown Louisiana. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. At Ingram Plumbing, we're ready to meet all your plumbing needs. I should know. I'm Bonnie Ingram, and I've worked there for over 50 years. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM, brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Set for the second half here from Bowling Green High School. Mark Frontick, Ryan Camps, and Louisiana has the ball to start quarter number 3. Here's Reese Womack with it to Ty Campbell. Louisiana now traveling right to left. Over to the far side. Here's Deprecia Chapman into the corner now for Womack. Far side now for Deprecia. Kick out. Here's Ty Campbell. Thought about the three, passed it up, gets it back to Reese Womack. And Campbell bailed her out. She was stuck between two passes, and now the ball is stolen away by Bowling Green, and we're going to have a foul on Reagan Bowser.
Looked like she just took her eyes off the ball just a split second too early. And just lost it.
It still doesn't seem like the Lady Dogs are as smooth as they were to start the ball game.
I mean, one adjustment that Bowling Green did make was they're starting to pressure them a little more. Just on the inbound, just having somebody up there. But you wouldn't think that'd make that much of a difference with how Louisiana will be playing this.
Got stuck. Hayden Chandler did between two defenders. Went to the floor. Ball taken away by Louisiana. Here's Ty Campbell with it. Free throw line. Kick out to the near side for Jordan Pedersen. Pedersen clear pass to the lane. Can't hit the layup. Another shot by Brylan Stewart's no good. Kick out. Reese Womack for three is good. That'll help get things on track. 22-13, and she's got 12 points. They said she was on the line, so Ty Campbell gets a 2. But that makes it 24-13. Biggest lead of the night now for the Lady Dogs. And here's Chandler with it. Kick back to Bibb. To Hayden Chandler again. To Bibb in the corner. That shot for three was off the mark, and we're going to have a push off on the rebound, and it's going to go against Bowling Green. 2 minutes gone here in the third. Neither team reached the bonus in either of the first two quarters. Foul was on Delaney Feldman, her first. What do you think of that rule change?
Which rule change?
The no more 1-and-1s.
That's crazy to me, because the 1-on-1 just add like a whole different dynamic to the game, especially like late game situations. Just what it can do if you miss one, get the rebound, and then the other team can still like push. I think it really takes away how important the last couple minutes of the games can be.
Yeah, it's definitely a change. You'll figure out the strategy. I mean, good coaches always do. But now 5 fouls in a quarter, and you're in the bonus. And no more 1-and-1s. 5:37 to play here in the third quarter. 24-13 Louisiana. Pass tipped, and I think Liv Dawson got away with a foul there. She kind of hugged and rode down the legs of the Louisiana player as the ball went out of bounds. I think that's why she didn't get it, because it was going Louisiana's way anyway. Here's Womack. Back to Campbell. Ty. What do you call this? Mint green?
It's definitely a green.
Yeah,
that
those shoes for Ty Campbell. Now a steal by Hayden Chandler. Here's Delaney Feldman for three. It's long. Offensive rebound. Too hard off the glass for Kaylin Charlton. And Bowling Green still looking for their first point here in the third quarter. We played 3 minutes. From the corner, that three is good. Deprecia Chapman with her first points of the night. It's from beyond the arc, and a timeout is taken. 27-13. It's a 14-point lead for Louisiana here in the third from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, and Thiele's Garage.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green Clopton and the Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Third quarter, 27-13. Louisiana leading Bowling Green. Ladies varsity action. The guys will follow. And it'll be Bowling Green ball after the timeout. Carly Dean into the ball game. Inbounds for Liv Dawson, and she'll bring it up the floor. Dawson over to Dean on the far side, into the corner now for Feldman. Trying to find something on the baseline. It's punted out of bounds. Bowling Green cheerleaders competed in state over this past weekend. Always an honor to make it to the state tournament in anything. 27-13 is our score here with 4:36 left in the third. Pass goes in, out high. Here's Bibb in the corner. Forces a pass to the high blocks, and it's picked off by Deprecia Chapman into a fast break, and she goes off the glass and scores. She's got 5 points here in the third quarter, and it's 29-13 as Louisiana may not be as smooth as they've been all season, but they're piling on here in the third.
Yeah, Bowling Green just look like they're really struggling on offense right now, just to find looks, and they just don't look as comfortable.
It'll stay Bowling Green ball after Louisiana knocked it out and kicked out again, this time by Womack. Yeah, nothing easy right now for Bowling Green offensively. Ball goes to the floor off the inbound and a tie-up. It's going to stay with Bowling Green again, as it looks like the Bobcats making their way to the locker room. Three from the corner is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Brylan Stewart for Louisiana. Drew Pedersen up ahead. Ty Campbell trying to go to the basket. Her shot may have been partially blocked, and Bowling Green takes it back. Here's Kaylin Charlton. Charlton stops, blocked by Womack, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Ladycats with 3:47 to play in the third. Here's Dawson, was stripped and just ended up under the arm of Brylan Stewart. She says thank you. And here comes Louisiana. Pedersen to Womack to the near side for Chapman. As Campbell on the far side got it to her. Thought about the three. Dean was out to defend. She takes it in and hits the bottom of the rim. Kaylin Charlton gets the loose ball for Bowling Green. Ladycats still looking for their first point here in the second half. High arcing three over the defenders, no good. Long pass ahead, Chapman off the glass and in. Chapman has 7 in the quarter, 31-13.
Just looks like things are really clicking for Louisiana right now.
I think they've kind of gone from a set, now another steal, to using good defense to create offense. Now taken away. So steals on both ends. Look out behind you, stripped from Dean and taken away by Louisiana. Long pass ahead. Chapman had to wait for it, and it goes out of bounds. And it's going back to Bowling Green with 2:36 to go in the third quarter. 31-13. Louisiana lead and a timeout taken on the floor. Here in the third quarter, it's all Louisiana. They lead it 31-13 on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Brown's Auto Body Services, Geared Up, and Pepsi.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and A Taste of Philly.
Third quarter here from Bowling Green. First of two from Bowling Green High School. Then we'll go to Griggsville Perry, where the Tornadoes will take on the Pittsfield Saukeys. That one went down to the wire last year. Pretty much the same squads back on both sides, so it should be another good one.
I'm sure it'll be a really action-packed game, knowing how Pittsfield's offense likes to be run.
That in the small gym at Griggsville Perry. Woo. It's going to be, they've even opened up the stage to get more folks in there tonight.
That was always one that you looked for on the calendar of just dreading, just because how slow-paced it is.
Yeah. Here's Womack for three. That one's good. Reese Womack in transition, another tray. She's got all her points from beyond the arc, and it's 34-13. Bowling Green trying to get something going offensively. Off the glass, no good. And Charlton got her own rebound and is fouled by Pedersen. That's going to be the third on Jordan. And to the line goes Kaylin Charlton for the first time. She and the rest of the Ladycats have been held off the score sheet here in the third quarter. We're down to 1:55 to go. There it is. First point of the second half for the Ladycats. Point number 10 on the night. Point number 1,001 for the career of Kaylin Charlton. They had them both. They get 34-15. Down to 1:50 to play in the third quarter. And a travel going to be called. Did she ever even have possession of that?
Didn't look like she did, but I guess he saw both hands on the ball, a couple steps, just call it anyways.
Up the floor, the Ladycats. Chandler, now they work it down low. Sid Charlton into a double team, and it's stripped away. Pedersen picks up the loose ball. Brylan Stewart, Reagan Bowser just suffocating down low. Here's Womack. To the near side for Pedersen. Pedersen floats through the lane and scores. Just kind of let that fly there, didn't she?
I mean, Louisiana's doing a really good job of just driving and just creating shots off that.
Hayden Chandler called for carrying the ball. Palming it. Turnover gives it back to Louisiana with 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Their lead over 20, 36-15. Here's Pedersen trying to force one to Brylan Stewart, and it's taken away. Good play defensively by Claire Bibb. Bibb hands it back for Kaylin Charlton. To the near side for Hayden Chandler. Now to Claire over to the far side, corner. Ooh, high arcing three. They're having to shoot over the defense, and that's never good from three-point range. Left her short. Here's Pedersen. And a double dribble called on Jordan Pedersen. Down to 32 seconds to go in the third quarter. 36-15 Louisiana. Here's Bibb. Her shot rims out. Rebound. And we're going to have a foul called on Reese Womack. She was going for the tie up there. Ended up Charlton was able to bring it down and carry the arms of
it looked like
Reese Womack down with her.
Yeah, it looked like she just couldn't get her hands on the ball to where they could call a jump ball.
First shot's no good for Charlton. Her first miss from the free throw line. As Emerson Bradley into the ball game for Louisiana. Who else came in there? Second shot is good. 36-16. All 3 points scored by Bowling Green in the corner have been by Kaylin Charlton. Here's Capricia Chapman. To Bradley. To Ty Campbell. Campbell, free throw line, kick out. Capricia hands it back to Ty. For Reagan Bowser. She left it for a moment. Turnaround shot at the buzzer is no good. She saw what we saw. Zeros coming closer on the scoreboard. Just chucked it up. Almost got one to fall. 36-16. Louisiana leads after 3. Heading to the 4th after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
CMC Distributing in Louisiana is the place to turn for steel, culverts, industrial supplies, and central welding supplies. In addition, CMC Distributing offers trailer parts, truck accessories, truck beds, and trailer repairs. At CMC Distributing, they always go the extra mile while working hard to make sure you're satisfied. They do it that way for a simple reason. They appreciate your business. CMC Distributing, Highway 54, west of Louisiana.
C&B Bank and Trust is proud to be recognized as one of the top agricultural lenders in the nation. With deep roots in supporting agriculture, C&B Bank and Trust is here to grow with you. Experience financial solutions that understand your unique needs. Stop in their Pittsfield location and see Noel or Jim today. C&B Bank and Trust, helping to open doors since 1854. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Sid Charlton inbounds to Hayden Chandler. We're underway in the 4th quarter. Now the ball goes to the floor, and it's tied up. Go to Louisiana. They turned a 6-point halftime lead into a 20-point lead after 3. Louisiana did by outscoring Bowling Green 17-3 and held them completely scoreless from the field in that 3rd quarter. All 3 points were from the free throw line from Kaylin Charlton.
That's where I think just the youth that Bowling Green has, they really try to rely on Kaylin Charlton to just score a lot for them. And when you can really isolate her and just keep her off the scorebooks, that makes things tough. So what you really want to see out of Bowling Green is see other girls get involved and really try to score the basketball.
Here's Bowser to the far side corner. Pedersen back to the free throw line. Kick out for Reese Womack. Womack has scored everything, all 15 of her points from the three-point line tonight. Here she is again. She's the game's leading scorer, and now it's out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Dogs. 7:18 to go in the game. All Louisiana, they're up by 20. Neither team has scored here in the 4th. Here's Ty Campbell. To Capricia Chapman. Chapman leaves it for Reese Womack. How about a long 3 from the top? Yep. It didn't even look like she wanted to shoot it. She just put it up and was able to put it home. 39-16. She's got 18 points. Here's a 3 the other way. It's short. Offensive rebound. Dawson floater. No good. Another loose ball, and Bowling Green keeps it and throws it away. Into the student section, and Kaylin Charlton put the knees on the line there. Oh, it looks like they keep this this floor pretty well maintained, so maybe she didn't get the floor burns.
Even then, it's never a fun experience to get the floor burns.
Yeah.
Keep them for a couple weeks.
I've been there. Here's Campbell in the far corner. Kick out. Womack to Pedersen. Pedersen turns. Floats through the lane, off the glass, and good. She's got 10. 41-16, Louisiana. So they continue to pile on here in the 4th. Charlton has it stolen. No, we're going to have a foul on Bowser. That's 3 on Reagan. We approach 2 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Fouls really just seem to find Reagan.
Yeah, she's good at that.
If that's a negative or positive is to be determined.
Well, it depends on the situation, I guess. Here's a 3. Charlton was short on that one. One off a teammate's shin. And Louisiana grabs the loose ball. Long pass ahead to Precia Chapman. Kick back. Here's Womack for three. That's offline and out of bounds. Back to Bowling Green with 5:53 to play.
That's more of a why not three, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you got the hot hand tonight. Just why not? Let's see if it goes in.
Hoping for that shooter's touch. Made a lot of ugly shots look good. Here she is, getting more into a normal spot for her to spot up that three. Now it's to Pedersen on the far side. Pedersen, another floater. Awkward. Hit the rim and skidded off back to Bowling Green. Here's Delaney Feldman across the lane. Sid Charlton traveled. The old double pivot gives it back to Louisiana with 5:20 to go in the fourth. Pedersen outruns Liv Dawson to the far side. Here's Bowser. Kick out. Campbell for three. Just off the mark. Rebound was knocked away by Dawson. You call that a block for Liv Dawson? I will. On Pedersen. That shot's no good. And the rebound is tracked down by DePrecia in the backcourt. Gets it to Ty Campbell. Here comes Ty across the line. Puts on the brakes. Gets it back to DePrecia Chapman. To Pedersen, near side. Campbell to Bowser. And she's tripped. That did not sound like it felt good. At 4:40 to go.
Just knees straight to the hardwood. It's just not a good feeling.
And a timeout taken by Coach Derek Branstetter and the Lady Dogs. They lead Bowling Green 41-16, 4:40 to go in the fourth. This is high school basketball from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Pikeland Motors, and the Mash-Offs.
Wrap up your holiday hustle and bustle at Gambino's in Louisiana. Dine in and have your gift wrapping taken care of while enjoying a mouth-watering dinner. Or reserve an exclusive s'mores station. Limited spots available, so call now to reserve a cozy Christmas-themed s'mores station where you can gather round, roast marshmallows indoors, and create gooey, delicious s'mores. Check out Gambino's Eatery Facebook page for specials and events. Call Gambino's today and make this holiday season extra sweet.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Agent, Noah Builders, and Central State Bank of Illinois.
41-16, Louisiana leading after the timeout. 4:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Mark Fronick, Ryan Camps here from Bowling Green High School. Now, my kid's a Bobcat. You're a former Bulldog. So we've got things split pretty evenly, I guess, as far as loyalties lie here tonight, as the ball is taken away by Bowling Green. And with it in the backcourt is Kaylin Charlton to Carly Dean. Dean kicks it far side through Bibb to Delaney Feldman. Her three is no good. Put back is good. That's Kaylin Charlton. She's got 14.
That's one thing that's been really nice to see from Bowling Green. Is just they've been more aggressive this fourth quarter. Just while the shots might not be falling, it's just nice to see them taking these shots and just staying aggressive. While, yeah, they're not falling this game, but maybe in a different game down the road, like they will be falling. Just so seeing them stay aggressive has just been really positive.
Yeah, there's been spurts. I've liked some of the things I've seen. They've got to spread it out, find some of that secondary scoring. Everything has been Kaylin Charlton except for the four from the. In the second quarter from Hayden Chandler. That shot and a travel is called on Pedersen before the shot. Dean up the floor with it for Bowling Green after the turnover. Now a tip and into the scorer's table. Campbell couldn't track it down inbounds. 3:50 to play. Dean with it again off the inbound. Kicks it to Delaney Feldman. Across the lane, shot no good. Loose ball, Dean gets it back. Here's another three, top of the key, and that's good for Delaney Feldman. First points of the night for Delaney. And they come from beyond the arc. Back to a 20-point Louisiana lead. Here's Campbell. To DePrecia Chapman. Down to 3:22 to go. Bowser to the hoop. Things just opened up for her, and she scores. First points of the night for Reagan Bowser. She was 0 for 2 from the free throw line in the first quarter. Hadn't been near the basket since. Chapman ahead to Campbell off a steal. Campbell off the glass, too hard. Bowser can't pull in the rebound and commits her 4th foul. What were you saying about fouls finding Reagan Bowser?
They just always seem to find her somehow.
3:01 to play. And substitutions on the Bowling Green side. Feldman got her first points and gets taken out. 43-21. Louisiana leads. Dean into the corner for Bibb. Back to Dean. Skip pass to Dawson on the far side. Now to Kaylin Charlton from the baseline. Her shot's good. 2 more for Kaylin Charlton, who's got 16. In transition, Pedersen just kept on going all the way to the basket, and she puts 2 in. 45-23. 12 points now for Jordan Pedersen. Ball loose, goes to the floor. Bowling Green keeps momentarily, and now a tie-up. 1-on-3. Charlton held her ground, and Louisiana is going to have a wholesale change here with 2:21 to go. Rylan Stewart.
Louisiana just played a really solid, complete game today.
Yes, they did.
In the second quarter, they did kind of fall out a little bit, but coming out of halftime, they really picked things up.
First 2 points of the night for Lila Niemeyer. Layla. I just got stuck wrong on my tongue here. We go back the other way. After a turnover, Louisiana gets a steal. With it is Aubrey Rule. And that shot by Griffith is blocked, but she's going to head to the line. We'll have some free throws here. Nakia Griffith. Where's number 12? And her shot a little long. So Griffith will have 1 more. And more substitutions as Kaylin Charlton comes out of the ball game. Replaced by Hayden Chandler. Second shot is short. Offensive rebound for Rule. And Louisiana keeps possession. Here's Griffith. Get past the near side for Bradley. That shot just off the mark. Rebound goes to the players, go to the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. And I think it's going to stay with the Lady Dogs. So Griffith will inbound. Gets to the far side for Aubrey Rule. Back to Griffith in the corner. Skip past the near side to Emerson Bradley. Trying to find Laney Inns. Instead, they go to Aubrey Rule. Ball knocked away momentarily, and she stepped out of bounds. It's going back to Bowling Green with 1.5 minutes to play in this ball game. 45-25 Louisiana. Long pass into the corner. Here's a 3, and that one rolls down. That was Claire Bibb with the tray. Her first points of the night. 45-28. Minute 10 on the clock. Here's Rule for Louisiana. Into the corner for Griffith. She was bothered on her way to the basket. Shot was no good, and the rebound went to the floor. The referee was kind of grabbing his hip after that one. Here's Rule. 58 seconds. Griffith in the corner. Also with green shoes. That shot. Bradley off the glass is good. Emerson Bradley, her first points of the night. 47-28. Down to 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Now Griffith with a steal, and We're going to have a double dribble called on Nakia. And Niemeyer to inbound. Layla with the ball again, and she lost it when she tried to spin to the basket. They're going to say it was knocked out of her hands by Louisiana with 30.6 seconds to go. Bounce pass. Niemeyer blocked. Bowling Green keeps possession. Shot from the baseline is good. That's the first points of the second half for Hayden Chandler. 47-30. 14 seconds to go. Here's Bradley with it.
Bowling Green really started to be more aggressive this fourth quarter, especially in these last couple of minutes. They've really put a lot more shots up. I think they've shot more shots in these last 4 minutes than they have in the entire game.
And that'll do it. Final score in the girls' varsity game. It's Louisiana 47, Bowling Green 30. We'll be back with the postgame for you after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ackles Farm Market, Silex Banking Company, and All Parts.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance and financial service needs. Call, email, text, or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield, a family-oriented office, is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Area high school sports on Eagle 2, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Final in our first of 3 games tonight on KJFM and WBBA, the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs defeat the Bowling Green Ladycats 47-30. Back in the broadcast booth, Mark Fronick, Ryan Camps, and Ryan, just too much Lady Bulldogs tonight. They kind of took a break there in the second quarter, but really turned it on in the third and put this game out of reach.
Yeah, they really played a complete game, doing well on both sides. And a lot of it was just how aggressive they were. They were driving to the basket, taking shots when they were open. They were getting shots out of driving to the basket. And then on defense, they were just getting steals, really showing how the big difference of an experienced team versus an unexperienced team.
All right, we don't have much time between games here. Let's get right down to the scoring for Bowling Green. Layla Niemeyer with 2 points tonight, 3 for Delaney Feldman, 3 for Claire Bibbs, 6 points for Hayden Chandler, and then 16 for Kaylin Charlton. She needed 9 for 1,000. She gets 16. She had 9 in the first half and 7 in the second half to reach that magical milestone for her career as a Bowling Green Lady Cats. And then for Louisiana in victory tonight, they had 2 points from Reagan Bowser, 2 from Emerson Bradley, 6-point game for Ty Campbell, 7 for Deprecia Chapman, 12 points for Jordan Pedersen, and then 18 for Reese Womack, who scored all of them. 3 threes in the first half, 3 threes in the second half, 18 points tonight to lead all scorers in this 47-30 win for Louisiana over the Bowling Green Ladycats. We'll take a break. We'll come back in the pregame for the boys game, and we get to see those Louisiana gray road uniforms for the first time. That is exciting here and in this rivalry game as they take on Bowling Green after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Grace and Grit Nutrition, Emmerich Insurance Agency, and Hannell Service Station.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member.
For your family's prescription, talk to your dedicated staff at Family Drug, Louisiana. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Ready for game number 2 tonight from Bowling Green High School. Mark Fronick, Ryan Camps getting ready for the Bowling Green Bobcats and the Louisiana Bulldogs in boys varsity action. The girls game went to Louisiana. We'll see if the Bulldogs can get the sweep. But this is a game, Ryan, where both of these teams are kind of in a rebuild. You got some familiar faces, especially on the Bowling Green side, but not a whole lot of starting experience other than Jace Eskew. But they've got some big bodies, and like you said before we went on air tonight, Bowling Green just has really good athletes. On the other side of the coin, Louisiana is young, and they're not incredibly big.
Yeah, that's what Bowling Green's really going to have to take advantage of. They got a lot of height from point guard to center, from Jace Eskew to Aiden Grody, and they also have those athletes and the football players. I think that's what's going to be really big in this game is how physical Bowling Green's going to play against Louisiana. For Louisiana, I think it's just going to be about how well they can maintain the tempo of this game, since when they control the tempo and put the game in their hands, that's when they're really good. But when it kind of gets out of control and then they kind of lose that tempo, that's where they really struggle.
Well, we'll expand on that as we get into our keys to the game for Bowling Green and Louisiana. We'll hit those next on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Meyer Implement Company, Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast, downtown Louisiana, is under new ownership. It's been updated and offers its own unique charm. It's the perfect place to stay while visiting the area during festivals, homecoming, and holidays. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Get the best deals of the year during New Holland's Value Bonanza, going on now at Bowling Green Tractor. Put 0% financing for 72 months in your pocket, or choose a freeloader on Workmaster subcompact and compact tractors and Boomer compact tractors. Reliable, powerful, and easy to run. They help you tackle chores without breaking the bank. Work smarter with year-end Value Bonanza savings at Bowling Green Tractor. Stop in today. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualifications and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Well, I think I'll start with the keys to the game. I think for Louisiana to be in this ball game and have a chance to win, they're going to have to get a good contribution from their three senior starters, Wyatt Martin, Ethan Harrison, and Cooper Lumley. You said in the first game that fouls kind of find Reagan Bowser. That's been kind of the knock on Ethan Harrison throughout his career. So he's got to stay in the ball game, but still kind of keep that edge.
Yeah, he's a player that really plays fast and physical, and I mean, when you play like that, of course, you're going to pick up a couple fouls, but he's going to have to be a guy that they really rely on, since this year especially they've really relied on him to primarily handle the ball. So if you take him out of the game, then Louisiana's really going to have to either change up their game plan or they're really going to struggle. So him staying in this ball game is going to be really big for them.
And you mentioned Bowling Green having to use their size to their advantage. Jace Askew, boy, he's one of the – when he's on, he's one of the best shooting guards in the area, but he's got to get those opportunities, and I think that is going to take some cohesion with this Bowling Green offense.
Yeah, that's one thing that's really going to be nice. What's really going to factor out in this game is how well Bowling Green's playing together right now. If they're going to be a team that wants to know, hey, I want to get my points, let me go score, or if they're really going to pass it around and see just who's hot and then just play as a team. But, I mean, it's really going to come down to the height that they have because, I mean, you look at across it, they got height advantages on almost every single Louisiana player. So if Louisiana can minimize that, then Louisiana will be able to stay in this game.
All right, hot take. What do you think of the road grays with the Louisiana red numbers?
I mean, they look clean. If maybe it's a thing.
Would you wear them?
You know, you always get the cool stuff whenever you leave. That's what it feels like. So we never got that luxury when I was there. But, I mean, they look really relatively clean. Do they play well in them, though, is the big thing.
That is always the big thing. I don't know if when Clopton got those grays, if they really had their best games in those. So we'll see what Louisiana can do, and I'll see if I can see those numbers here tonight, red numbers on gray. I don't know how that's going to work, but those are our keys to the game. We'll come back with the starting lineups after this on the KJFM WBBA Sports Pregame Show.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Dr. Howland at Complete Chiropractic, Logan Agri-Service, and the Keeley Center.
Hi, this is Amy at Community State Bank of Missouri. Did you know we offer health savings accounts? If you have a high-deductible health plan, you may qualify for a health savings account. HSAs are designed to help you save your money to help pay your deductible. Talk to your employer about our health savings account and let them know you want to keep your money right here at home. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows. Custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
Geared Up, just off the square in Pittsfield, is your first stop for screen printing and embroidery. The folks at Geared Up take pride in making their communities and schools look great while offering the best prices around. If you're looking to expand your wardrobe, or maybe a gift is on the list, stop by their store and check out numerous items in stock. When you're looking for custom apparel and awards for your business, organization, or team, stop by Geared Up, 211 South Madison in Pittsfield.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Perkins Electrical Services, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community.
Had some issues playing in the national anthem, but they finally got it out of the way here at Bowling Green High School as we get ready for the start between the Bowling Green Bobcats and the Louisiana Bulldogs. How about our starting lineups? First for the Bulldogs, they're 1 and 2, coached by Matt Smith. They'll start a junior guard, number 4, Jamal Blackwell. Then number 5, senior guard Cooper Lumley. Number 13 gets a start, a senior guard Ethan Harrison. Then a senior forward, number 15, Wyatt Martin. And number 24, a sophomore guard, Quincy Mooney, gets the start tonight. They're not going to do the introductions on the floor because I think the speaker or the microphone is down on the court. So for Bowling Green, it'll be a senior guard, number 0, Zach Gibson. A junior guard, number 23, Jay Seskew. A junior guard, number 24, Joaquin Aguilar. A sophomore forward, number 33, Oliver Niemeyer. And a junior forward, number 35, Hag Welch, rounds out the starting 5 as the opening tip.
I will say right now, it is tough to read that Louisiana font on the front of their jerseys.
Yeah. With it. Knocked to the corner away. Yeah, that is tough. We'll get it, though. We'll get it under control. Jamal Blackwell lost the ball. And Bowling Green with their first possession. Here's Zach Gibson. Up top now for Aguilar. Joaquin gives it far side to Jay Seskew. Back to Joaquin. Kick out. Here's a 3 from Eskew. Rims out. And the rebound grabbed by Wyatt Martin. First rebound by Martin. Harrison gets it to Blackwell, and on the drive, we're going to have a foul. It's on the floor, and it goes against Zach Gibson. His first, team's first. 7:13 to play. That shot off the inbound is good.
Little miscommunication there by Bowling Green.
Yeah, Cooper Lumley gets the first points of the ball game. And that shot is good as well. That's a 3. And Bowling Green pulls ahead. I mean, see who shot that.
I believe it was Zach Gibson.
Gibson with the first points. That shot no good. And Eskew the rebound.
Don't quote me on that, though, but I believe
I'm quoting you. That's what we're going with. Here's Aguilar with it for the Bobcats. Back to Eskew. Eskew on the drive is fouled. That's going to be the first against Quincy Mooney. First foul against the Bulldogs. 6:32 to play in the first. Actually, they're going to give it to Ethan Harrison. He must have been on the other side. Gibson to Aguilar. Between the leg dribble, gets it off to Eskew. His 3 goes down. Jay Seskew with a tray. 6-2. Back the other way. Here's Blackwell for 3. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound by Mooney, and it's taken away by Aguilar, and then taken back by Mooney. Into the front court for Cooper Lumley. He's blocked. Here comes Bowling Green the other way. Eskew will put on the brakes. To the near side. He'll take the three. He'll drop the three. Jace Eskew with a tray.
And he is a guy you cannot let get hot like that.
9-2 Bowling Green on a nice run to start the ball game. Timeout on the floor. 5:48 to go in the first. This is high school basketball on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game coverage brought to you by MASH. Get Spot a Shot in Louisiana and Hayden's Motorsports Center.
Ackles Farm Market has locally produced beef, pork, and honey. Stop in for your farm fresh cut ribeye, New York strip, sirloin steaks, fillets, stew meat, ribs, ground beef, hack sticks, and all hot dogs. While there, stock up on homegrown vegetables as well. Open every day, 9 to 7. Ackles Farm Market, just off Highway 54 between Louisiana and Pittsfield.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Rod Prentice and the Crawford State Farm Agents, Pepsi, and Ackles Farm Market.
First quarter, 3 threes for Bowling Green already. That shot up and over everything. Bowling Green with the rebound. Aguilar to the near side for Eskew. And that shot is good. 11-2. 5:19 to play. And a foul going to be called against Martin as he tried to go for the steal.
Louisiana's going to have to do something to slow him down.
To the near side. Harrison with it. Over to the far side, Lumley. Martin down to Blackwell. His shot off the backboard is no good. He was trying for a reverse, never got the English on it. Here's Eskew. Out high for Aguilar, over to the far side for Gibson. Zach Gibson. Gibson gets it back to Aguilar on the baseline. He dribbles out. 4:32 to go. He'll take the three. Rims out. And the rebound grabbed by Lumley for Louisiana. Here come the Bulldogs. Harrison drives, floats a shot. No good. Eskew the rebound for Bowling Green.
Louisiana's getting the looks. They're just not finishing right now.
No. 4-10. Eskew. Little fadeaway jumper's no good. Offensive rebound. That shot's no good. Another offensive rebound. Back to Eskew now. He floats through the lane. Can't hit, but is fouled by Lumley. First on Cooper.
I will say the rest of there are really letting them play it out in the post.
And the shot rims out, no good for Jace Eskew. That shot short. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul on Aguilar, it looks like. Far side, Lumley in the backcourt. Here's Harrison. To the near side, we're going to have a foul against the Bobcats. Is that going to be on Welch? It is. Hank Welch is first. The junior forward. Martin to Javen Reese into the ball game, and we're going to have another foul. Back-to-back fouls on Welch. And that'll bring Aiden Grody off the bench. First appearance of the night for Dude, and there's Chris Grody. You know when Aiden comes in because you hear Chris say Dude. That's already 5 fouls against the Bobcats here in the first quarter. So they'll go to the free throw line, and Cooper Lumley hits the first.
Yeah, they're really going to have to clean it up if they want to maintain the lead that they've built here.
The score at 11-3. And the second shot is good. So Cooper Lumley has all 4 points for Louisiana. Here's Eskew. To the lane, no. And another foul called. It's going to be the third team foul against the Bulldogs. And send Jace Eskew back to the line, where he'll try and reverse what he did the first time. Missed them both the first time, and this one goes.
Called that on Ethan. And
that's right, his second on Harrison. And the next is good as well. 13-4 in favor of Bowling Green. Yeah, go ahead.
That's really going to hurt Louisiana here. That was one of your keys to the game, is keeping Ethan in the game. So.
And that's Jalen Reese into the ball game. Kick out, here's Mooney for 3. That one's a little long. And the putback by Lumley is good. Where's Cooper coming from tonight? He's got all 6 for the Bulldogs. Aguilar to Eskew for 3. That's short. Rebound fought for on the far side. There's Cooper again on the defensive glass. They'll bring the ball up the floor for the Bulldogs. Put a little forearm in. Shot off the glass is too hard, and the rebound grabbed by Jace Eskew. Eskew up top with it to Aguilar, and that shot is off the mark. Grody the rebound. Kick out pass. Back to Joaquin. Aguilar back to Grody off the glass. Aiden puts it in. He's got his first 2 of the night. It's 15-6. 2:20 to play in the first period. Now another steal, and Eskew. I thought he might go up for a dunk, but he just lays it over the rim for 2 more. 17-6. Now Aguilar with a steal and a great save, but the ball goes out of bounds off the foot of Eskew. Back to Louisiana. 2:06 to go, and they've got to find something here. A timeout taken by Bowling Green with 2:06 to go in the opening quarter. They lead Louisiana by 11, 17-6 from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, and Kearns Construction.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM, brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
First quarter, 2:06 to go, 17-6, Bowling Green leading Louisiana. Already 8 fouls have been whistled in this first quarter. A little perspiration on the floor. That's been cleaned up. Lumley in the backcourt to Mooney. Ahead to Martin for Louisiana. Mooney, far side, Lumley. Cooper likes the gray uniforms. He's had a good first quarter. Reese, pass tip back to him. Back to Mooney, to Reese. Here's Lumley for 3. A little long on that one, and the rebound grabbed by Joaquin Aguilar. Ahead to Keegan Smith. His shot's off the mark. Aiden Grody with the rebound. Back to Aguilar. Aguilar off the backboard is good. He went high off the backboard with a lean there and makes it 19-6 in favor of Bowling Green. Over to the far side. Mooney leaves it for Martin. To Reese. That's Javen. Cooper Lumley waiting for help. He gets to Mooney. Over to the far side for Jalen Reese, and he's tripped. Foul's going to be on the floor. That is just a little guy trying to go past a big guy, and that doesn't work out too well usually for the big guy. Oliver Niemeyer picks up his first personal. 19-6, Bowling Green leading Louisiana here in the first. Minute 2 to go. And Jalen Reese will head to the line as that was the 6th team foul. And he's short on the first shot.
Louisiana's just got to find something that works for them here.
Yeah, you gotta put the freebies through. Second shot, no good. He missed them both. Grody the rebound for the Bobcats. Askew into the corner now for Keegan Smith. Smith, a couple of spin moves on Reese. Hits his teammate Niemeyer right in the chest, and it turns into a steal for the Bulldogs. Back the other way, and that one rolls home and a foul. Wyatt Martin's first points of the night. Chance for the and one. Make it 19-8. Foul was the second on Niemeyer, so he had to go off his chest on one end and commits the foul at the other. And he'll come out of the ball game after picking up foul number 2. Martin can make it a 10-point game with this free throw. 42.4 seconds to go, and he puts it right through. 19-9.
That's what's going to be big for Louisiana. Obviously, Cooper's shown up. He scored the majority of Louisiana's points, but it's going to be Wyatt Martin at this point since Ethan's having to sit out for a little bit. And the other guys like Quincy Mooney, like they're going to have to really step up and be the majority scorers for Louisiana if they want to stay in this game.
Here's Jalen Reese out high with it to Cooper Lumley. He's going to back up, maybe play for the last shot here. Here's Reese. Trying to get it past Easton Orff, and he got the leg out there, blocked it, and here he comes. With it is Askew. Down to a second, he didn't get a shot off. You got to be clock aware. 19-9, our score after one. Bowling Green with a 10-point lead over the Louisiana Bulldogs. Back with the second after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by J. Roberts Jewelry, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Gambino's Eatery.
Looking for a bank that does it all? Choose C&B Bank and Trust. They've got your financial needs covered with a range of checking and savings options. Plus, their lending solutions are tailored just for you. Trust C&B for banking that fits your life. Stop in their Pittsfield location or visit anytime at cnbil.com. C&B Bank and Trust, helping to open doors since 1854. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Second quarter here from Bowling Green High School. The girls game went to Louisiana. The final on that one was 47-30. Bright spot for Bowling Green, 1,000 points for Kaylin Charlton. She needed 9 tonight. She got 16 to lead all scorers for the Bowling Green Ladycats. But they are still looking for they got their first win. They're looking for their second win still. They're 2-4.
Yeah, she was really a bright spot for Bowling Green in that game today.
Lumley with the ball to start the second quarter to Jalen Reese. He's being bothered. Gets it back out to Mooney. Back to Reese. He's at such a disadvantage with his height, and it goes off of Brother Javen's hands out of bounds.
The crazy thing is, like, you'll see him now at this height now, but wait till he's a senior. He'll be the tallest kid on the court.
Probably.
That's just how it seems to go.
Yeah. With it is Askew. His three drops through. He got 15. 22-9. 7:20 to play in the first half. Here's Martin to the far side to Mooney. Kick out. Martin again to the corner. Here's Lumley for three. It's short. And the rebound grabbed up by the Bobcats. It was Colin Calhoun with the defensive board. Here's Easton Orff for three. He missed by a full foot. Turned into a pass to Joaquin Aguilar. Aguilar, free throw line. Oh, great pass backdoor. Unable to finish is Hank Welch. I think that's where Bowling Green's going to struggle against better teams. Those kind of mistakes.
Yeah, those are opportunities that you just can't pass up.
6:35 to play in the second quarter. Reese and a travel called against Louisiana. 22-9, they trail Bowling Green. Bobcats with the ball after the turnover. Back into the ball game comes Jamal Blackwell. And also back in for the first time is Alex Zira. Easton Orff with it in the far corner, makes his way through the baseline and puts it up and in. First points for Easton Orff tonight. 24-9. Bowling Green leads. Lumley with 6:10 on the clock. To Blackwell, all the way across. Martin now with it to Lumley. Now to Mooney. Near corner. Alex, bounce pass, and it goes, they're going to say there's a push against Colin Calhoun. His first foul.
Bowling Green just playing really well to their advantages right now and just not giving Louisiana anything.
We saw Louisiana. We'll get back to that point as Bowling Green gets a steal. Askew to Aguilar, backdoor. Grody off the glass is good. Aiden Grody has four. 26-9. Bowling Green and a timeout taken by Coach Matt Smith and the Bulldogs. All Bowling Green here in the first half. Back with more. 5:44 to go in the second after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Bowling Green leads Louisiana in the second quarter, 26-9, 5:44 to go in the second. Mark Fronick, Ryan Camps here at Bowling Green High School. And Ryan, we were saying before the break, I was trying to get to the point that Louisiana looked a lot more in the game against Van Far last week. I think they're really struggling with that height and just mass of humanity that are the Bowling Green Bobcats.
And as you mentioned, Ethan's been out of this entire second quarter, and he's primarily the ball handler for Louisiana, and they've just really struggled with that.
And a travel called on Aguilar. He made a double move, Joaquin did, and gives it back to Louisiana with 5:27 to play in the second quarter. Long pass gets it into Harrison back in the ball game. Martin to Lumley. Out high now for Ethan Harrison. Harrison. To the near side for Jamal Blackwell. Corner for Martin. Now back to Lumley into Harrison again. Free throw line. Kick it back to Ethan Harrison. Far side. Now to Jamal Blackwell. Baseline. Trying to force one in the middle. We're going to have a push, I think, against the Bobcats again. 4:46 to go. And That'll be the third on Hank Welch. So he came back in the ballgame, immediately picked up his third foul. So they bring back in Oliver Niemeyer. He's got 2 fouls himself. So Bowling Green's got to be careful. They don't have a large bench. The 5 starters and 5 subs. Now Aguilar with the steal. Shot off the glass. No. Put back his own rebound and scores. Joaquin Aguilar makes it 28-9. He's got 4 points. And tripped. Oh, they're going to call a travel against Ethan Harrison. I thought he got tripped.
I think it was more the slide on his back that they just weren't able to look past.
Four and a half to play. With it on the near side is Gibson. Zach gives it back to Joaquin. Aguilar going to chuck up a high arcing 3. Tip out rebound. Niemeyer saves the possession. Aguilar from the corner for 3. That one's good. Joaquin Aguilar with 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. 31-9 in favor of Bowling Green.
That's where Louisiana's lack of height is just really going to kill them.
We'll check with the crew at Griggsville Perry here in a minute. 3:40 to play in the second quarter here from Bowling Green High School. All Bobcats, 31-9. Harrison to Lumley, far corner for Blackwell. Kicks it back to Lumley. Free throw line for Martin, back to Cooper, to Ethan Harrison. Harrison has it. Gets it down to Mooney. Martin, here's Lumley for 3. And that one finds its way home. Hit the front iron, back iron, and down. Cooper has 9 points. 31-12. Here's Aguilar for 3. Short. Aiden Grody the rebound. Dude kicks it back to Aguilar.
Lumley has really been the only bright spot for Louisiana at this point in time.
And we're going to have a foul on the rebound. And it's going to be, I think, is that on Aguilar? I haven't posted it on the board yet. 2:45 to play. And it is on Aguilar. It says it's his first. I had him for 2. Go far side for Cooper Lumley. Back out for Ethan Harrison. Harrison to the far side for Cooper. Down to 2.5 to play. That shot off the glass. Blackwell puts it in. Jamal Blackwell's first 2 points. Make it 31-14, and we'll send it to Griggsville Perry for an Eagle 102 game break.
Well, if you're on your way to Griggsville, you might want to hurry if you want a seat. Step on the gas. We've got a packed house as the 7-1 Pittsfield Salkies are in town to take on the 7-0 Griggsville Perry Tornadoes. It should be a good one. We will look forward to bringing it to you after the fourth quarter here. Back to Mark.
Thank you very much. Set the scene for game number 3 of our triple header tonight here. Bowling Green leads 33-14 after a basket by Aiden Grody. He's got 6 points. Turnover off the inbound, gave it back to Bowling Green, and off the glass, a 3 for Chase Eskew. His 4th 3 already in this ball game, and it's 36-14. Here's Ethan Harrison trying to float over the defense, and another rebound defensively for the Bobcats. And here comes Aguilar. Off that rebound by Niemeyer. Floater, short. And Harrison gets the board, put it ahead, stolen back. And the Bobcats with it again with 1:22 on the clock. Joaquin Aguilar over to the far side for Zach Gibson. Gibson back to Aguilar. He'll put up the 3. That one's good. Found the stroke there. And it's 39-14. 1:05 to play in the half. All Bowling Green in the first 2 quarters so far. Here's Mooney. Back to Blackwell. Blackwell just that they're afraid to go inside right now.
It just looks like Louisiana's playing way too passive, and they've let Bowling Green really sit back in their zone and just clog everything up. And it doesn't look like anyone from Louisiana is trying to make something happen.
Foul on Blackwell on the rebound for going over the back. 45 seconds to go. With it, that shot is no good. Rebound, Bowling Green, turnaround shot. That's good for Eskew. And a foul will send him to the line for the and one. 41-14 is the Bowling Green lead.
The foul's also on Ethan Harrison, which is his third.
And the shot is good for Eskew. Well, he missed his first two, but he's hit his last three from the free throw line. 42-14, final 23 seconds of the first half. Lumley to the near side. Here's Mooney for three, off the mark. East North the rebound, ahead to Aguilar. Down to 10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Bowling Green looking for one more before the buzzer sounds. Here's Eskew. Down to three. Puts it up. Blocked. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul, and that's going to be the third on Oliver Niemeyer with 0.1 seconds on the clock. That's when you do not want to commit a foul, is with 0.01.
Yeah, that's when you're really going to be kicking yourself going into halftime with.
And Orff on the steal, and the buzzer sounds. 42-14, our score after two. Bowling Green leading Louisiana, but those gray uniforms do look good through two quarters here at Bowling Green High School. Back with the halftime report after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by CMC Distributing and Manufacturing, Lynn's Heritage House, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
With 14 stores across Missouri and Illinois, La Crosse Lumber Company provides lumber, quality products, and service to homeowners, builders, DIYers, and more. With some of the top brand names in the business available, La Crosse Lumber has what you need for your next project. Stop into any location for a free estimate before you start your next build. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. It's the ideal choice for a memorable getaway when visiting for festivals, homecoming, or the upcoming holidays. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
42-14, Bowling Green leading Louisiana after two quarters. Mark Runick, Ryan Camps back here at Bowling Green High School, and I have learned Bowling Green can shoot the three, which they've had problems with the past several years. Louisiana needs to be more aggressive and drive that lane, especially when you've got guys committing fouls almost every time they do. The big guys are committing fouls for Bowling Green. And you cannot speed up Party in the USA. It just does not sound good. The dance was fine from the Bowling Green Palms, but hearing that song sped up is just not ideal. All right, so the first 2 quarters are in the books here, and Bowling Green leading 42-14, outscored Louisiana 23-5 in that second quarter after a 19-9 first quarter. Louisiana, they've got to figure things out.
Yeah, they are just in a blender right now. With Bowling Green having the hot hand tonight, they have just consistently hit shots, and they look confident out there on offense, which this Bowling Green team getting confident with the size that they have and the athleticism that they have, like that's going to be scary. But with Louisiana, they just look way too passive, and it doesn't look like anyone wants to really make a play. And then Ethan Harrison got into foul trouble, and that you saw how his game changed from the first quarter to the second quarter when he got in that foul trouble. Like he looked like he just didn't want to commit any more fouls and risk going out of the game. But when you have, like you said, the guys in foul trouble from Bowling Green they're primarily their post players, you got to get them out of the game to kind of combat the disadvantages that you're at.
Yeah, 2 of the starters down low, Oliver Niemeyer and Hank Welch, each with 3 fouls in the first half. So if you're the Bulldogs, force them out of the ball game for sure. 42-14, Louisiana trails Bowling Green after 2, and let's send it to Griggsville Perry and get a preview of the Tornadoes against the Pittsfield Saukeys. Jim Ross, April Fronick standing by, Stacey Martin also there for KJFM WBBA Sports. What do you got, guys? Well, they've gone away, so we'll check with them after the break. We'll also check our first half scoring after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Pike County Mutual Insurance, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, and Thiele's Garage.
Cellular Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic knows that getting the best care for your pet is a top priority. They strive to provide the greatest quality medical and surgical care for our furry companions. Their newly expanded and remodeled facility, with accommodations for comprehensive inpatient hospital care and complete outpatient care, allows the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic to keep your pet healthy and safe so the whole family can cheer on our area teams.
Raffle tickets are on sale now. This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Our Home Care and Hospice Foundation is selling raffle tickets. Enter for your chance to win $1,200 in local restaurant gift cards, a Smith & Wesson 9mm, a beautiful patio set, or a Henry 22 pump action. $5 for 1 ticket or $20 for 5 tickets. Get yours online at PikeCountyHospice.com or by stopping in at our office at One Healthcare Place in Bowling Green behind Walmart. Winner will be drawn at our annual Valentine Gala fundraiser in February and does not need to be present to win.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Agent, Noah Builders, and Central State Bank of Illinois.
42-14, Bowling Green leading Louisiana after 2 quarters. First half scoring for the Bulldogs, 2 points for Jamal Blackwell, 3 for Wyatt Martin, and 9 points for Cooper Lumley. And Cooper, he was a bright spot for Louisiana and an otherwise pretty dim half for the Bulldogs. For the Bowling Green Bobcats, 2 points for Easton Orff, 3 for Zach Gibson, 6 points for Aiden Grody off the bench, 10 points for Joaquin Aguilar, and 21 points for Jace Eskew as he's led all scorers. He hit 4 threes in that first half, 12 points in the first quarter, and the other 9 in the second quarter for his 21. Bowling Green scored 19 in the first, 23 in the second. Louisiana 9 in the first, 5 in the second quarter, as Bowling Green is on the verge of triggering that running clock, something they did a lot during football season, but we haven't seen them do too much in basketball the last few years.
Yeah, you don't see it a lot at all during basketball, but, I mean, at this point, Louisiana just has to hope Jace Eskew comes out of half and just is a little colder than what he was going into the game. But, I mean, just stopping him alone will be tough. But Louisiana's definitely going to have to make some game plan changes and change something just to try to get themselves back in this game.
I thought Bowling Green's guard play, Aguilar looks pretty good as the point guard, and that complimentary, that shooting guard Eskew was absolutely on fire. Gibson, a good option as well. He had a tray in the first quarter, and really as the two guard, it looks pretty good.
You take away the fouls that Bowling Green's committed, they've played a really well-rounded game up until this point.
42-14, they lead Louisiana as we head to the third quarter. Back in a minute with the second half on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Brown's Auto Body Services, Geared Up, and Pepsi.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana. And let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes in Bowling Green, Silex, and Louisiana are the ultimate providers of creating healing experiences in the community. We have years of experience caring for families and are dedicated to excellence in service and have the highest integrity. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Homes, offering sincere and caring service in your time of need.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Louisiana with the ball to start the second half, and Martin with it down low. Ball loose. Cooper Lumley picks it up over to the far side. Here's a three. That one is short. And off the rebound on the Harrison miss, Bowling Green takes it up the floor. Here's Zach Gibson. Gibson stops in the middle of the lane, kicks it back to Aguilar. Good spin move. Fadeaway jumper, rims out. Offensive rebound. Grody off the glass. No, but Aiden got ahead to the line. He was fouled. So Bowling Green kind of picking up right where they left off. And Dude heads to the line. 45 seconds into the third quarter.
It's going to be extremely important for Louisiana to kind of have a short-term memory coming out of the half and just hoping they can kind of restart and reset the game.
Off the back iron and out, no good for Aiden Grody. Still stuck on 6 points. And the next, same thing, and almost knocked in on the rebound. I couldn't tell if that was the defensive player or the offensive player that knocked it back up. But Louisiana has the rebound. Lumley back out to Blackwell over to the far side. For Mooney is three, no good, and we're going to have a foul against the Bobcats. And that's on Niemeyer, and that's his fourth. So he'll be replaced by Hank Welch, who has three. Minute gone in the third.
Louisiana's really going to take advantage of this, of how Hank Welch, I believe, has 3 fouls by himself. Aiden Grody has 3, I believe.
No, Grody is foul free at this point.
All right, so
it's just Welch and Niemeyer.
Yeah, so Niemeyer will probably be out till the fourth quarter.
Here's Blackwell. Got away from Gibson. Knocked out. Lumley picks it up. I think Aguilar got a little shot to the face there. Here's Harrison on the reverse layup. Ethan Harrison puts 2 in. His first 2 tonight. 42-16. First points of the second half go to the Dogs. Here's Aguilar. To Gibson. Down to 6:18 to play. Here's a 3. Yeah, off the glass for Gibson. How does that go down? Come on. That was ugly. 45-16. Here's Blackwell. Oh, man. Had 3 moves there in the air. Rebound no good.
I guess when you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
Yeah.
Everything feels good for Bowling Green tonight.
5:59 to play in the third. 45-16. Is the Bobcat lead. Here's Aguilar across the line to Gibson. Behind the back dribble, goes to the floor, the ball does, and it's taken away. And a 3-on-0. Here's Martin, and he can't dunk it home. Follow-up by Blackwell is good. He's got 4. 45-18. 5:36 to play.
You know, I like the mindset of trying to go for that there, but I don't know if that's quite the time, you know. You might have to just secure the 2 points rather than go for that. Still worked out, though.
Yeah, they got the follow-up. It was just a pass. That's all it was. Here's Aguilar across the line. 45-18, Bowling Green leads. They have the ball. Oh, Blackwell jumps that pass to Grody. Lumley goes back to the hoop. And, ooh, watch out, Aiden. He's going to pick up his first foul.
That is not a guy you want falling on.
No. Cooper's tough, though. Cooper's always been tough. .5:12 to play in the third. And the shot rims out. So Lumley, it's his first miss from the free throw line tonight. He's got 9 points, leads Louisiana. Wants to get into double figures. And that one's good. Despite whatever that was from the Bowling Green faithful up around us. That was not a kid either. That was a full-grown adult man that did that. Here's Eskew for 3 off the loose ball. He gets it to go. He's got 24. 48-19. Here's Reese. Javen. Ball tipped around. Ethan Harrison kicks it to the corner. Cooper Lumley. Oh, man. He cut through 2 defenders and put that in. 48-21.
He's really put Louisiana on his back tonight.
Yes, he has. Here's Aguilar. Near side for Gibson. Gibson, good spin move. Aguilar. And off the Bowling Green miss, here's Blackwell. He goes coast to coast and is blocked at the end, but fouled by Jace Eskew. And a timeout on the floor. 48-21, midway point of the third quarter. 4:06 to play here in the third from Bowling Green High School. It's all Bobcats. But a nice little run here in the second half by Louisiana. Take a break, come back with more after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game coverage brought to you by State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Pikeland Motors, and the Mash-Offs.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows. Custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Second shot by Blackwell is no good after he made the first. 48-22. Bowling Green leading Louisiana here in the third quarter. Here's Joaquin Aguilar over to the far side. Eskew from the corner. That one drops through as well. Jace Eskew with another tray. 51-22.
Louisiana just has not had an answer for him this entire night.
Not at all. And he's so tall that, I mean, it doesn't matter if you put a hand in his face, he's going to shoot it over. Harrison plays catch between the points with Blackwell. Now Blackwell at the free throw line knocks a man down. Can't get the shot to fall. Almost an offensive goaltending there. Back the other way. Here's the Bobcats. Gibson to Aguilar to the near side for Eskew. They switch up, put Blackwell on him. That's a little more height. Grody can't control that ball, and it's saved in. Here's Mooney. Quincy Mooney to the corner. Kick out. Three wasn't there, and a travel called against Cooper Lumley. He really wanted to shoot it, too.
He thought about it. And he got Smith over there in his ear.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to chuck them. Down to 2:50 to play in the third, 51-22. Turnaround shot from the baseline. That one's good. Hank Welch gets his first two of the night. Playing with 3 fouls. Here's Cooper Lumley for 3. Off the mark. Aiden Grody the rebound. And here come the Bobcats again. Up by 31. Here's a 3. Near side. Eskew. Rare miss. Offensive rebound. Here's Gibson now. Almost ran into Eskew. Gets it back to Aguilar on the far point. He'll take the 3. Rims out. Eskew tipped the rebound but picked up by the Bulldogs. Here comes Harrison. Spinning. Kick out. Mooney. Blackwell for 3 is good. Jamal Blackwell with a tray. 53-25. Minute 50 to go in the third. After this quarter, or the next timeout, we'll send it to Grigsville Perry for that game with the Pittsfield Saukeys. 53-25. We'll keep our coverage going at KJFM WBBA.com. But right now, another 3 from Bowling Green, and Aguilar can't hit, and Aiden Grody goes over the back on the rebound. His second foul of the night. The big men have committed a lot of fouls.
You know, those ones are always tough, too, when you got a guy that's smaller than you boxing you out, and then you can just reach up over him, but it's still a foul on you, so.
Yep, Aguilar comes out. Replaced by Xander Fairchild. And Xander knocks that one out of bounds. An immediate impact for Fairchild. Minute 13 to play in the third. Mooney to inbound. Gets it to Harrison, back to Mooney. Far side. Here's Harrison. Corner. Ball tipped away, and it's going to stay with Louisiana with 59.4 seconds to go. 53-25 back. Replacing Eskew is Easton Orff. 53-25 Bowling Green. Here's Mooney. His 3, no good. Blackwell. That shot is good. Jamal Blackwell with 2 more. 53-27. 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bowling Green leads. That shot is good. A little fadeaway there for Zach Gibson. 56-27. Out high, here's Harrison. 20 seconds to go in the third. 56-27. Bowling Green leads. Over to the far side. Now corner. Baseline and bouncing off a defender. Shot blocked. Grody got the block this time. 5 seconds to go in the third. 56-27. And at the buzzer, Gibson off the mark. And we head to the fourth with Bowling Green up on Louisiana 56-27. And we'll switch our coverage after the break to Griggsville Perry. And we'll keep it here on KJFM WBBA.com. This is Bowling Green, Louisiana basketball on KJFM WBBA Sports.
Game coverage brought to you by Ackles Farm Market, Silex Banking Company, and All Parts. If it's
Savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by J. Roberts Jewelry, Pike County Title Company, and Gambino's Eatery.
Start the fourth quarter here from Bowling Green High School. Jace Heskew with it for the Bobcats, who lead Louisiana 56-27. Mark Fronick, Ryan Caps. East to North with the ball on the near side. Kick out to Hank Welch. Far side now for Eskew. Back up top for Oliver Niemeyer. Just like you said, start of the fourth quarter, he's back in the ball game. And stripped of the ball on his way up was Xander Fairchild. You know, Bowling Green 1-3 on the season. They look better than that tonight. Louisiana 1-2 to start their campaign.
Yeah, they've definitely had a hot hand here tonight. They've hit a lot of threes, primarily by Jace Eskew, but just within the whole team, they've hit a lot of threes.
Blackwell on the run is good, and a foul. Chance for a three-point play. East to North going to be charged with the personal. Make it 56-29. Blackwell now with 12 points. And Louisiana off the miss with an offensive rebound. Harrison just went around everybody. Regroups, gets the ball to go. He's got 4 points. And it's 56-31. Minute gone here in the fourth. Here's Fairchild. Kick out to the corner. East to North with it now up top. And the ball got loose for a moment from Welch. Shot no good. Rebound out of bounds back to Louisiana.
Louisiana just looked a lot more aggressive this second half. They've still had their little spurts of just kind of playing back a little bit, but in general, they've just looked a lot more aggressive, and it's proven well for them. They still need a lot to get back in this game, but
Cooper Lumley on a cut. He gets it to go. 14 points for Cooper. 56-33. Minute and a half gone here in the fourth. With it is Jace Heskew, and he puts up the three. No good this time, and the rebound pulled down by Lumley. Near side, here's Ethan Harrison, and we're going to call a charge on Ethan. His fourth. He's good for one of those a game, and then he hit the referee with the ball while he was reporting the foul. That's why you don't report fouls from the middle of the key. You go to the scorer's table and report. That'll be my only comment about officiating tonight. I'm no Patrick Mahomes. I don't want one of those Mahomes Reed fines that are coming. With it is Keegan Smith for the Bobcats. Drops it off for Hank Welch out high. Back to Aguilar. Floats it over the head of East to North. back to the Bulldogs with 6:01 to go. And Harrison will bring it up. Playing with 4 fouls. We're under 6 minutes to go. With it is Landon Brown, and it's going back the other way. Aguilar with the finger roll and in. Aguilar's got a dozen. 58-33. 5:35 to play. That's floater through the lane's no good. Blackwell fought for the rebound. Bowling Green takes it. He was 1 on 4 for that board and almost got it. Welch is going to take the shot from the baseline. It's short. Blackwell the rebound. Here comes Jamal. A pass too far for Jalen Reese. And it goes back to the Bobcats with 5:17 to play.
Looks like Bowling Green's on a rare cold streak tonight where not everything is falling for them.
Yeah. Being outscored in the quarter 6-2. With it is Smith to Aguilar to Orff. Easton. Pass low to Aguilar. He adjusts. Joaquin to the free throw line. Through Welch. Back to Orff for 3. That one's good. Easton Orff, his first 3 of the night. Gives him 5 points in the game. 61-33. And through the hands of Blackwell, he saves it back in. Orff grabs the loose ball to Welch. Back to Easton Orff. He's knocked, and now he's going to commit a foul. He didn't appreciate the first contact, so he made second contact. And the retaliatory contact always gets called.
It's never the first time. It's always the second that's going to get called.
4:34 to play. Joaquin Aguilar checks out. Harrison checks out, I think. Now they're going to call a timeout instead. 61-33, 4:34 to go in the fourth. Bowling Green leading Louisiana from KJFM WBBA Sports.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Knight Equipment Company.
Bowling Green leads Louisiana 61-33. The girls' game went to the Lady Dogs. The final on that one was 47-30. On-air coverage on KJFM and WBBA. Now at Pittsfield, or at Griggsville Perry against Pittsfield, as Cooper Lumley hits 2 more. He's got 16 points in this ball game. 61-35 our score. Here's Easton Orff on the near side with it. Pass out top to Gibson. Gibson through the lane is fouled. So Zach will try and get in double figures from the free throw line. Got 9 points. 3 in the first, 2 more in the third, 9 points, and from the free throw line he delivers. 62-35. Third Bobcat in double figures. Aguilar with a dozen. Gibson with now 11. And the 27-point night for Jay Seskew. Down to the final 3 minutes and 50 seconds of this contest. And another foul. This one's going to go on Keegan Smith. His first. And more substitutions as Gibson comes out. Xander Fairchild back in. Off the glass on the inbound play. Ethan Harrison has 6 points.
That's one thing that's really hurt Louisiana is just how much Ethan's had to sit out and just play passive this game.
And we're going to have another foul, a blocking foul after Orff lost control of the ball. And that one, the 4th team foul of the quarter, and the 2nd foul on Keegan Smith. So back-to-back fouls on Smith. Here's Cooper Lumley, free throw line, scoops it to the near side for Brown. His shot off the mark. Jalen Reese with the rebound. Here's a 3 from the top of the key, a little long. Put back, no. And the Bobcats finally grab the rebound on the 2nd miss. 3:10 to play. Orff in the corner. Out high for Welch. Near side for Smith. Keegan. Back for Welch. Hands it off to Easton Orff. 2:55 on the clock. Welch over Reese and good. Hank Welch has 4 points. 65-37. 2:40 to play. With it is Brown. Landon Brown over to the far side now. Here's Reese for 3. A little short. Landon Brown the rebound. Through Zera. And now Lumley has it. Had to save it from going in the backcourt, and his floater is good. Cooper Lumley having a night. 65-39. 2:15 left in the ball game. Here's a 3 for the Bobcats, and Keegan Smith's shot goes out of bounds out the far side. Back to Louisiana. And here come the Bulldogs once again. Kick it down. And Zera with a basket. 65-41. Smith tried to work it down low. Cooper Lumley gets the steal. 1:42 to play.
This was a really big statement by Bowling Green.
Yeah. Cooper, another 2. And it's down to a 22-point lead. I think the largest lead for Bowling Green was, 29? Had it there a couple of times.
It definitely creeped up to around the 30s.
And that shot off the glass is no good. Welch's putback is good. Up above his head. He caught it and put it back in, 67-43. Final minute here from Bowling Green High School. Here's Reese for 3. That one drops through. Jalen Reese with a tray, his first points of the night. 67-46. 45 seconds to play. Across the line. It's Fairchild. Just leaves it for Keegan Smith. 32 seconds. Smith. Pass to Orff was taken away. Back the other way is Landon Brown. Kick back, Cooper Lumley. And he traveled, or doubled, He stopped and set to shoot and then started his dribble again.
It is nice to see how Louisiana is playing till the final whistle.
Yes, they are. Down to 18 seconds. Across the line, Fairchild. Leaves it for Smith. Down to 8 seconds. Back up top now for Colin Calhoun to Easton Orff. 3-2-1, and this ball game comes to an end. Bowling Green earns the split. They defeat Louisiana 67-46 in boys varsity action. We'll be back with the postgame for you after this on KJFM WBBA Sports.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
CMC Distributing in Louisiana is the place to turn for steel, culverts, industrial supplies, and central welding supplies. In addition, CMC Distributing offers trailer parts, truck accessories, truck beds, and trailer repairs. At CMC Distributing, they always go the extra mile while working hard to make sure you're satisfied. They do it that way for a simple reason. They appreciate your business. CMC Distributing, Highway 54, west of Louisiana.
Since 1939, Meyer Implement Company has been serving the local agricultural and business communities with quality sales and service. Meyer Implement has also taken great pride in supporting those communities and would like to wish the area sports teams the best of luck throughout their seasons. Be sure to stop by and visit the people who truly appreciate your business. Meyer Implement Company in Bowling Green.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Get the best deals of the year during New Holland's Value Bonanza, going on now at Bowling Green Tractor. Put 0% financing for 72 months in your pocket, or choose a freeloader on Workmaster subcompact and compact tractors and Boomer compact tractors. Reliable, powerful, and easy to run. They help you tackle chores without breaking the bank. Work smarter with year-end Value Bonanza savings at Bowling Green Tractor. Stop in today. Offers end December 31st. For commercial use only. Customer participation subject to credit qualifications and CNH Industrial Capital America LLC approval. Standard terms, conditions, and other restrictions apply. Down payment may be required.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
The Bowling Green Bobcats over the Louisiana Bulldogs 67-46. Mark Prunick, Ryan Capps back here in the broadcast booth at Bowling Green High School. And you said it there as the final moments ticked away. Louisiana never gave up. They played till the final horn, and you got to be proud of that as a Bulldog alum. But they've got some growing to do, both physically and as a team.
Yeah, they definitely just played too passive tonight. Like, Bowling Green was playing their zone, and Louisiana would just pass it around the top of the three-point line, and just it didn't look like anyone wanted to really drive and just create contact, especially when you had guys in foul trouble, which would have been key aspects to get them out of the game. So
someone just figured out, the new security system works here in the gym. You can't go out those doors anymore. Maybe they did know it would do that. I don't know. But things to look at for Louisiana. A 20-point night from Cooper Lumley. I didn't think 4 years ago that we'd see a 20-point Cooper Lumley night, but man, he was just consistent all the way through.
He was really, if you look at it, he was the only bright spot for Louisiana. He was the only.
Blackwell came on at the end.
Yeah, he showed up a little bit, but like throughout the game, he was the only positive that you could really draw, other than Blackwell having consistently scoring and just really never giving up throughout the entire aspect of this game.
So Bowling Green was on tonight from beyond the arc. Is that sustainable?
That's going to be the real question. They showed that when they're hitting everything.
Yeah.
And if they can consistently do this, then they'll be a team to watch out for. It just comes down to, will they always be able to hit like this?
Yeah, and that is very tough to do throughout a 20-ish game season for sure. 67-46 Bowling Green over Louisiana. Take a break, come back with final scoring numbers, and wrap up this broadcast after this on KJFM and WBBA Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green and Vandalia, McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, and Pepsi.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green Clopton and the Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynsheritage.com.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Final again, Bowling Green over Louisiana, 67-46. Final scoring numbers for the Bulldogs. 2 points tonight for Alex DeZera. 3 points for Wyatt Martin. 3 for Jalen Reese. 6 points in the ballgame for Ethan Harrison, 12 for Jamal Blackwell, and 20 for Cooper Lumley to lead the Bulldogs. For the Bowling Green Bobcats, they got 5 points in this ballgame from Easton Orff, 6 points each from Aiden Grody and Hank Welch, 11 points from Zach Gibson, 12 from Joaquin Aguilar, and 27 points tonight for Jace Eskew, as he's the game's leading scorer, and he did not play, I believe, in the fourth quarter at all. So he did that in 3 quarters, and most of it from beyond the arc in this impressive win. At one time, it was a 29-point lead for Bowling Green over Louisiana. So our final, 67-46. Any final thoughts?
That was a game that I don't think anyone here thought that it would go like this, with Bowling Green just consistently shooting like they did, and Louisiana just really backing off and playing passive.
Yeah.
So I think this was a real eye-opener for both of the teams for what they'll do in the days to come. But it'll be interesting to see both these teams' next games.
The only disappointing thing I see, you just can't defend when you're banking threes off the backboard from odd angles and everything. When a team has the mojo going, they're going to hit those shots. But when you get Oliver Niemeyer and Hank Welch into foul trouble, and then later on you got a couple on Aiden Grody, you got to keep driving that lane. It doesn't matter how big they are or how small you are. If you're drawing the fouls, that's the way they're going to call it. So keep going and get those guys out of there. That's what Louisiana has to learn. That's one of the things that separates a middling team from a good team.
Yeah, those were like the little aspects of the game that Louisiana just didn't quite take advantage of to keep them in it.
67-46, again, our final. Thank you, Ryan. That was fun. We'll have to do this again here soon. That's Ryan Camps, Mark Froenig, and for everyone at KJFM and WBBA, we thank you for listening and watching to our high school basketball coverage here from KJFM and WBBA Sports. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on KJFM, WBBA Sports. Join us year-long as we bring you the best of area sports on air at 102.1 and 97.5, online at KJFM, WBBA.com, and on the app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during KJFM, WBBA Sports. All from your area sports leader, KJFM and WBBA.